I'm running out of Zoot poses for you, but there was one. Today's lesson number 4, we're going to work on the pickup to 34, which I played a little bit for you last lesson, to 40. It's a short little section, and we are going to take the second ending. So go to the second ending, do not repeat that section. Okay? Before we play anything or learn some of the interesting things about that section, I wanted to let you know of some other bands that you could listen to that influenced the Cherry Poppin' Daddies. One of them is one of my all-time favorites, Frank Zappa. A lot of really cool music. Frank Zappa composed jazz, rock, and classical music, and did a really good job of integrating a lot of them. If you're curious about that, you should take a listen. They also enjoyed The Clash and a band called The Meat Puppets. So anyway, you're welcome to look into those. Big thing, again, that they wanted to do in the 1990s, the Cherry Poppin' Daddies, they wanted to be different than the grunge bands that were really popular in Seattle. So, Seattle and Northwest. All right, some interesting things. The low brass and woodwinds, you have the melody. Again! So cool. Woodwinds trumpet, you guys have what I'm going to call the backing choir or the shout chorus part. And the cool thing about this little section from 34 to 40, this right here is the title of the piece. If you were listening to the music, you would hear the title of the piece right here. When I raise my hands, that's the choir part. If I'm not raising my hands, that's the regular singing, okay, which would be in the low brass. Here are the words. I'm not going to sing all of them. Zoot, zoot, riot, riot, doo, doo, ba, doo, ba, doo, doo. Zoot, zoot, riot, riot, comb back your coal black hair. And I did try and comb my longer hair. Yes, it's growing out since we've been out of school, so I'm able to get that nice, smooth 1940s look for you going. All right. There are flats for everybody in measure 37. So check out the flat note. Make sure you're looking for the fingerings of that specific flat note in measure 37. I'm just going to demonstrate on a few instruments for this one, and I promise it's just going to be a few. I'm going to demonstrate on clarinet, trombone for the low woodwind, low brass part. I am going to play the tuba part on bass clarinet, and then I do want to show the quads and quints, your part there. Again, this is 34 to measure 40. And here is the trombone part, coming right up, starting at 34. I did not play the pickup going into 43 because we'll just do that for the next lesson. Trombones, you'll want to notice you do have an F sharp there, and that's going to be 5th position. Okay, just a little bit further than the bell. Okay, for that 5th position. Play nice and big. That's the Zoot, Zoot, Riot. We want that to be nice and big. The high woodwinds and trumpet are going to sound pretty darn close to the clarinet part. Here's the clarinet part. I'm going to do the pickup into measure 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the second ending. Make sure you go to the second ending right there. Okay, moving on. Here is the tuba part, or could also be the baritone saxophone part. Measure 34. Excuse me. All right. Do want to pay attention to some of those sharp notes. Remember, the sharps carry through for the entire measure. And again, we want to mimic the sound of an upright bass. A doom, 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 doom. Okay, here's a quad tom part in measure 34. 2, 3, 4, rest. Bop, doop, boop, bop, doop, boop, bop, doop, boop, bop, doop, boop. And that just continues all the way through. Your part is the only one that really changes. Snares, remember, we're doing the swing rhythm. Doo, bop, ba, doo, bop, ba, doo, bop, ba, doo, bop, ba, doo. And if you're practicing that, you'll get this piece down. Hey, hope you had fun with this one. The next one's going to be really, really cool with a lot of interesting fingerings for you. Hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we'll see you next time. Happy practicing.